You've probably seen the headlines. Richmond is one of the hottest housing markets in the country. But if you live here, is that good or is that not so good? Hey, I'm Cindy Bennett. I'm an associate broker with Maison Real Estate Boutique here in Richmond, Virginia. And I thought it would be interesting to take a look and see if what the headlines say are actually matching what buyers and sellers are seeing here on the ground. Those national rankings and headlines are usually going to be looking at things like affordability. They're going to be looking at price increases. They're going to look at job growth, job availability, all sorts of different metrics. And most of those, they're true. You can pull statistics for just about anything. But what are we really seeing here on the day-to-day may differ. And what certainly differs is neighborhoods, price range, area, type of home, that sort of thing. Are homes still getting multiple offers? Yes, we are still seeing multiple offers. And I'm recording this in the winter. So if we're still seeing multiple offers in the winter, that means it is a pretty hot market. There is a lot of movement, a lot of job growth here, and we are seeing people come in and have multiple offers on particular listings. Does that happen on every listing? Absolutely not. But the ones that are ready, the ones that have no projects, that show great, look terrific, are priced well, and in a desirable location, yep, we're still seeing multiple offers on those. Our hottest selling home here in the Richmond area is almost always going to be a colonial, a 5/4 with a door, as we call it. So those colonial, the classic homes, add on a garage, a nice yard, put a fence on the yard, put it in a neighborhood where there are some amenities. Those are going to be the easiest homes to sell. Those are the homes that are going to be most likely to have multiple offers. Now, that's almost in any price range, but the further you go from that, the fewer offers you're going to see, generally speaking. So if we go a little bit out, or maybe you're closer to a busy road, or maybe the neighborhood does not offer a lot, or maybe it's a smaller neighborhood, it's just 2 cul-de-sacs, you're gonna have a little bit less desirability. These are all still generalizations though. So if you're looking, I would highly recommend not just taking what the national news or even the regional news is saying. Talk to an agent who knows the market and can break it down for you based on the part of the market that you're looking at. Who benefits in a hot market? Yep, it's usually sellers. So those sellers that have a great home that they've taken care of, maybe they've updated it, doesn't have any projects, and is in a great neighborhood, they are going to be the biggest beneficiaries of that hot market that everyone is talking about. The people that are going to be feeling squeezed by that hot market are going to be the sellers who need to buy something to sell, the sellers who have a home that is not ready, that needs some work, that needs some updating. They're not necessarily going to benefit as much from the hot market because it's going to just kind of be like an any other day scenario for them. If the house needs work, needs a lot of updating, has a lot of projects, that's definitely not going to be as appealing. So the benefit of that hot market is going to pass them by a little bit. Another winner is in a hot market that is historically more affordable. Those out-of-state buyers, the out-of-town buyers that are coming in from more high-priced cities, more high-priced areas, they're going to benefit because they're going to be able to more easily win in those competitive situations, the multiple offer scenarios, because the house that they may be buying may seem expensive to you, but it still may seem super inexpensive to them. So they might be a little bit more willing, able, and ready to pay the price to get the home. One of the things that I have been saying, and is one of the drums that I'm always going to beat, is strategy and preparation will almost always win the day, but it 100% will make the process easier for you as you go through if you're looking to buy. So having a strategy, know what you can spend, know what you're able to spend, know what you're likely to encounter. So if there is a neighborhood that you love, but that always has multiple offers, then we're going to sit down and strategize the ways that you can best show your offer to the seller to hopefully be the winner in that situation. As always, this means having your pre-approval, knowing what you definitely want, what you don't want, knowing what scenarios might arise, and being able to adapt to those quickly. That's going to be a tremendous help as you go through the process in this hot market that we still find ourselves in. And if you're selling, a hot market doesn't mean you can sell your home for anything. Strategy on pricing and having the system to price your home right is going to make the difference in its sitting and having 10 offers in most cases. Very seldom in any market are you going to be able to put any price you want and have people beating down your door to buy your home. So it is just as, if not more important, to have a great strategy in a hot market as it is in a down market. Richmond being hot doesn't mean that you're doomed, and it doesn't mean you're golden and have nothing to worry about. Having a strategy in any market, whether you're buying or selling, is always tremendously important, but catering that strategy, tailoring it to the market that you're in the price range you're in the type of home you're in, is going to make all the difference. So yes, we are in a hot market, but instead of listening to the headlines, talk to an agent like me who is out there every day working in the market that we're actually in and seeing what people are saying, doing, how they're competing, and the best way to get the most bang either for your buck that you're spending or for the marketing that you're doing to get your home sold. If you're in the Richmond area and you have questions about either buying or selling or doing any of that as we head into the new year, I'd love to talk to you. Send me a message, shoot me an email, or give me a call, and let's get started having the discussion on putting your strategy together for your exact goals to get you where you want to be.